Hello, 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 my friends. This is the Gamertime Podcast. This is going to be oh man, which week is it, ladies and gentlemen? It is week 7 of the NFL football schedule. This is the weekly picks from the Gamertime Shows podcast. I am all alone this week, but I'm doing my best. I've got some picks that my friends have made already and sent to me because we are unable to do the podcast this week together. So let's just dive right into it. It's going to be a pretty short one this week. So we did pick Thursday night's picks, but as everybody knows by now, the Kansas City Chiefs pretty much destroyed my Denver Broncos with a backup quarterback. So we actually all picked Denver too. So that did not go so well. All right, so let's start it off with the Rams versus the Falcons. Big Al picked the Rams. Our guest picker Lee, he picked the Rams as well. I'm actually going to go with the Rams as well. I think that their offense is far. Actually, no. As I think about that, what I'm saying is ridiculous. The Falcons do have a better offense right now, but the Falcons are extremely struggling so far this year. So let's keep this moving. The Buffalo Bills against the Dolphins. The Dolphins are playing horrible. Lee picked the Bills, as well did Big Al. I'm going to join them. The Bills are having a good year so far. So the Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Lee picked the Jaguars, as well did Big Al. I will do the same. The Jaguars and Gardner Minshew are starting to kind of click, and from what I hear, Gardner Minshew, everybody knows about his hot streak going on so far, but apparently it's just because he's a nice rookie and playing pretty well, but apparently he is playing some of the best pass defenses in the league, and that schedule is now starting to get pretty back to normal. So who knows how far he can take this. So the Minnesota Vikings will go up against the Detroit Lions. Lee picked the Vikings as Big Al picked the Lions. I am going to go with the Vikings on this one. I think the Vikings are just flat out a better team. The Lions started off pretty hot, but I don't think that they're going to keep it up and probably settle back into what most people thought they would be. The Oakland Raiders will play the Green Bay Packers. Both Lee and Big Al picked the Raiders for this game. I think they're foolish. The Raiders are playing pretty well, but I think the Packers are a far superior team. Aaron Rodgers is finally starting to click on the offense. That he's learning a new offense because of the new coach and all that, but I think that he's just a far superior quarterback to Carr. Moving on, we got Houston. The Houston Texans facing the Indy Colts. Both Big Al and Lee picked Houston in this one, but I am actually going with the Colts. I think that Houston's offense is playing pretty well right now, but I like the Colts pretty much everything else. I think that they're playing like a very solid overall game. So keep going. We got the Giants against the Cardinals. Big Al and Lee both picked the Giants, and I'm going to agree with them. This is a battle of rookie quarterbacks. And the Giants, I think I'm going to go with like a 21-20 game, actually. This is going to be pretty close. We got the 49ers against the Redskins. Both Big Al and Lee picked the 49ers. I'll agree with them again. The 49ers are one of the best teams in football right now. That front seven defense is just insanely good. And the Redskins are looking like a pile of crap. So moving on, we got the Titans against the Chargers. Big Al picked the Chargers as Lee picked the Titans. I'm going to go with the Chargers because the Titans look like a pile of crap. The Chargers haven't quite lived up to be what they should have been, but I think that their run game is starting to settle in with the return of Gordon, and Eckler is having a great year, so I think that they're going to easily rely on that and just kind of control the possession of the game. So next up, we have the Saints versus the Bears. Lee picked the Saints as Big Al picked the Bears. I'm going to go with the Bears on this one. This is a very good matchup, but being at home, I think that the Bears defense is going to rally, and I think that the Saints missing Drew Brees and Kamara, I believe, is sitting out from what I heard. I believe that their offense is going to really, really struggle against the Chicago Bears defense. It's a great defense. It's probably the best in the league right now. So, yeah, I'm going to go with the Bears. We've got the Baltimore Ravens against the Seattle Seahawks. That'll be an actually really good game. A lot of people like that game to be high scoring. Giving the quarterbacks and stuff like that. Big Al picked Seattle as Lee picked Baltimore. I am actually going to go with Seattle on this one. I don't like either of these teams. I think that, Seattle is just playing better right now. Baltimore is coming off of rocky couple of games. But Seattle and Russell Wilson is just looking amazing. So I'm going with Seattle. The Sunday night game is going to be the Dallas Cowboys against the Philadelphia Eagles. Both Lee and Big Al are picking Dallas in this one. I'm going to pick the Eagles because it's the home team, and I don't think Dallas is playing too well right now. But this is kind of like my last straw for the Eagles. I've picked them a lot because I have a lot of confidence in them, and they really have let me down. So I'm starting to kind of waver in the confidence level here. They've got to show me something. So the Monday night game is the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. Big Al picked New England, and Lee picked the Jets. I want to pick the Jets really, really badly on this one because nobody likes the Patriots, but it just seems too far-fetched right now. I think the Patriots are just playing incredibly well. From all of their Super Bowl titles and all of their incredible records over the last, decade and a half to two decades or so, this looks like the most complete team. I mean, you got that 07 team that went 16-0 and lost the Super Bowl and all that, but this team looks insanely good. So I'm gonna have to go with the Patriots, unfortunately. But Sam Darnold is back, and we'll see how well he can do against the Patriots. So those are our picks. I appreciate everybody for listening for this really, really quick episode by myself. If anybody wants to comment or anything like that, you're probably listening to this on the YouTube. It's the Gamertime Shows podcast. We're also on Twitter at Gamertime Shows. And if anybody wants any advertisements out there or any other show ideas or questions like that, you can email me, gamertimeshows@gmail.com. So it's always open, and I appreciate everybody for listening. I'm Matt. Peace out.